Krishna 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
I bow down to the Supreme Consciousness.
Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Na Shochati Na Kankshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Lavate Param.
One situated in the transcendental Brahman realization becomes mentally serene, neither grieving nor desiring, being equally disposed towards all living beings. Such a yogi attains supreme devotion unto me. However, Sri Krishna concludes the verse with a twist. He says that in such a realized state of knowledge, one then attains divine love for the Supreme.
Bhaktya mam abhijanati yavanashchashmi tatvatah tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram.
Sri Krishna stated in the previous verse that on becoming situated in the transcendental knowledge, one develops devotion. Now he says that only through devotion can one come to know the Supreme's personality. Sri Krishna states here that the mystery of the divine form, virtues, pastimes, abode and associates can only be comprehended through unalloyed devotion. The devotees understand the Supreme because they possess the eyes of love. Thus, we understand that mere knowledge is insufficient for relishing the bliss of the personal form. It is through bhakti that one enters into this secret and achieves supreme consciousness.
Sarva karmanyapi sada kurvano madvyapashrayah matprasadad vavapnoti shashvatam padamavyayam.
In the previous verse, Sri Krishna explained that through bhakti the devotees enter into full awareness of Him. Equipped with it, they see everything in connection with Supreme. They see their body, mind and intellect as the energies of Supreme. They see their material possession as the property of it. They see all living beings as part and parcel of the Supreme, and they see themselves as His tiny servants. In that divine consciousness, they do not give up work. Rather, they renounce the pride of being the doers and enjoyers of the work. They see all work as devotional service and they depend upon Him for its performance.
Cetasa sarva karmani mai sanyasya matpara buddhi yogam upashritya Machita satatam bhava.
Yoga means union and Buddhi Yoga means having the intellect united with the Supreme. This union of intellect occurs when it is firmly convinced that everything in the existence has emanated from the Creator Himself. Let us understand the position of the intellect in our internal system. Within our body is the subtle Antahakarna, which we also refer to as heart. It has 4 aspects to it. When it creates thought, we call it mana or mind. When it analyzes and decides, we call it buddhi or intellect. When it gets attached to an object or person, we call it chitta. When it identifies with the attributes of the body and becomes proud, we call it ahankara or ego. In this internal machinery, the position of intellect is dominant. It makes decision while the mind desires in accordance with those decisions, and chitta gets attached to the objects of affection. For example, if the intellect decides that security is most important thing in the world, then the mind always yearns for security in life. Throughout the day, we humans control our mind with the intellect. That is why anger flows downward. That is, the CEO shouts at the director. The director does not shout back because the intellect realizes that it will cost him the job. He vents his anger at the manager. The manager controls himself despite feeling anger with the director, but finds release by shouting at the foreman. The foreman takes it all at the worker. The worker purges his frustration on the wife. The wife shouts at the children. In each case, the intellect decides where it is dangerous to get angry and where it does not have repercussions. The example illustrates that as human beings, our intellect possesses the ability to control the mind. Thus, we must cultivate the intellect with proper knowledge and use it to guide the mind in the proper direction. This is what Sri Krishna means by Buddhi Yoga. Developing a resolute decision of the intellect that all work and all things are meant for the pleasure of the Supreme. For such a person of resolute intellect, the chitta easily gets attached to the Supreme.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
I bow down to the Supreme Consciousness.
Thank you. If you like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Vedic Treasure, and stay tuned for the next 4 verses.